Hello, how are you today? This is JilliBling and it is a new year. This is 2022. I changed my background. It was a little bit different. Still kind of wood grain, but for the new year, because last year I did it on January 1st too. So, are you ready for Valentine's? It's in February, it's coming up. So the last video was Valentine's. Doing this one. Cute. But I've had this stamp set, Henna Hearts. I've had it for a few months now, just waiting for Valentine's, and I almost bypassed it. It was up there in my cabinet, and I just about didn't use it. And it's like, wait a minute. So, here we go. It's using the Sweet Conversations, the Sweet Talk, the designer paper. This one right here. It is Sweet Talk designer paper. And I kind of wanted to use this one. We'll see. If I run out, I might make more. I don't know. Okay, so this is a project. Heat embossing. And I'll have to tell you, when I saw Henna Hearts, my first thought was, oh, I want to color it. So for all of you people who like to color, you're probably thinking, oh, use the blends, you got to color it. But before you think too much about that, see how finely detailed this is, which is what makes it beautiful? Coloring it in, it's a little challenge. So I spent about an hour coloring one of these to put right on here, and I didn't like it. I've got it right. So I used Memento ink, which I'm going to put away. And I colored most of it, and it looks good, but personally I think it's a little bit too busy. Where this one, it went really fast, and it looks good. So, coloring, great idea, but I'm not going to push you through that. I mean, if that took an hour to color, you guys would be going crazy. You wouldn't do very many at all. This goes easy. Okay, so this is new ribbon. The ribbon is faux linen ribbon. And it's real soft. Just a little simple bow. I'm trying to read it. My gosh. Boy, getting old. Ah, look at that. Sending you this paper hug. And then on the inside, Happy Valentine's Day. And a little bit of heat embossing. Some of the hearts from Sweet Conversation stamp set. Oh, I should have that over here. This stamp set right here. So that's where these hearts are from. This was just the little leftover piece after I cut out the background paper. But still pretty simple, but really nice. Okay, so stamp sets, Sweet Conversations, mostly Henna Hearts. And I tried stamping this big background one, and it's just a little bit too abstract for my taste, but it would be a good background. I've seen on Pinterest good ideas with it. Pansy Patch, more for these words. A little hello from you to me. Love you much. And then this one, sending you a paper hug. Oh, hold on. I think I put it away. Right there. Okay. Threw it together. And I was going to say, I love you no matter what, but then I'm not quite sure what that means. That isn't fitting for Valentine's Day. That means that something is wrong. Anyhow, good words in here too. Okay, so there's that. And scalloped contours, scallop contour dies, and that is for the rectangle for this piece of vellum. And real red, which you probably don't see on here, but I have an idea. I'm going to give it a try. Blushing Bride is for the hearts on the inside, and the Whisper White is for doing the heat embossing. So let's get started. So these are the scallop contour dies. This paper is for the heart in the middle of the henna heart. This paper is to stamp the henna heart. Let's just start right there. I hear that dog out there barking. The boys just went out. It was a lazy morning today. I mean, they were in for a long time, like unlike before. I finally said to Tony, I thought you were going to go out and do some stuff in the yard. He's like, do you want me to go? And I'm like, well, so I could do the video. He's like, okay, I'll go in 10 minutes. They're out there now. And the dog is barking. That's his thing. Bo thinks that he's a manly dog. I don't know if I have good coverage down there. When he does all this barking. He's like, look at me. I found something up a tree. And he barks. Non-stop. He doesn't know that it's irritating. Oh, the coverage at the bottom is good. It's fine. Okay, so I will heat that. We'll use this silver embossing powder in just a minute for the words. Look at that shine. Pretty. Okay, so there is not a die for this, so with my snips I'm going to cut it. I have that right here. And this paper is to stamp the words for the front, like this, sending the paper hug, and then it'll be cut out. How about, where's that, the pansy patch words? Right here, this one. Love you much. That's good for Valentine's Day. Right in the middle. Looks good. Silver embossing powder. Okay. Now I'll take this die from Scallop Contours and cut it out. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, let's work on the card. All these pieces. Okay, paper base, and I'll put all the sizes to cut your paper. I'll put them on my blog, and my blog is JilliBling.com. Okay, so next layer is these two right here. Isn't that paper cute? I love this. And you know, I'm going to try to do something different with the ribbon. I really like the ribbon, but I think that it's almost in the way, or maybe these words are a little bit too petite, but I want to try to do something a little different by wrapping it around. So I probably should not stick this on here, but I usually leave enough border. Let me try this. Look at that. That covers up all the adhesive. Okay. Isn't this just the cutest? These little lollipops with a heart and a regular lollipop. Okay, so for the ribbon, I just want to tie it around and have it in a knot off to the side. Ooh, this is a really tight grain ribbon where the pin doesn't want to go in there. But it's easy to work with, the ribbon. Okay, so if this goes around just into a knot, And I always tie everything upside down, so I'm just going to start upside down and maybe it will be right. Maybe. So at our house, Christmas is all down. Today is the 1st. We took it down a few days ago, 2 days ago. It's probably the earliest we ever have. I don't know, we're doing things different. That isn't that pretty of a knot. It's okay, but I'm going to put it right over here. A bit out of the way. Okay, so that's going to go on here. Before I attach it though, I'm going to check the vellum. So the vellum, this is the vellum piece. And I'm going to use this die from Scallop Contours to run it through. Right there. I wonder if I could do this one. Would it work this way? I don't know, my knot is really looking like it wants to go the other way. I think it's going to end up being the other way, but let's just try. This piece of paper here. So there's 2 white pieces of paper. Two different sizes. This one is a little bit more square for the henna heart. And this one perfectly fits right into here. Just like that. It's got quite a bit of border, and I based it on the stitching on the contour dies. So, I don't know. I don't know that it's going to work this way. It kind of covers up too much. Okay, traditional. Yes, looking better. Just like that. Okay, so the only thing missing, first of all, I don't like how that is going there, so I'm going to twist it. There, that's better. Okay, I'll assemble this part and then we'll do the red heart. So, because there's a bit of a bulky ribbon under here, I'm going to use dimensionals. This one I just stuck down flat because there's no ribbon there. Dimensionals right in the middle. And this is going to go on here. I'll just put this one flat. And because I'm going to have that white panel right in the middle of this vellum rectangle, it doesn't matter where I put the adhesive, because adhesive usually shows through on vellum. But don't have to worry about that today. And this rectangle goes right in the middle of the designer paper. At first I was going to have a this in white rather than vellum, but the paper is so cute, and I thought, wait a minute, vellum, you could kind of see through it. Even with this on, you still can see through it a bit. Okay, so that will just get stuck. No stamping on there. Uh-oh. It's all gone. Let me see if I have another one. And that, I think that's the old way. This is Stamp and Seal Plus. Well, okay, things happen. Just pull out the bling. So this will go right in the middle. And this is going to go on with dimensionals. Let me trim up these ends. So this, I meant for one, but two is good too. This product suite the Sweet Conversations. I have so many ideas. And usually I wait for Pinterest to give me ideas. Not this time. I copied what's in the catalog for the first one. Not this one. And the next one. But yeah, it's really cute. Okay, so this, because I'm going to have it overlapping down here, I'm going to put the Henna Hearts on with dimensionals too. So my thought on this red heart right here, that's going to go in the middle, is to maybe sponge it so it looks a little bit 3D. I don't know if it's going to work, but certainly won't hurt. Okay. So that, I should have made sure there's no dimensionals there. And I'm going to just make sure that the heart is straight, because this could be crooked, but just look at where the heart is. Right in the middle. Okay. So, for the heart, my plan. First it was take this, take that, and I'm going to just trim it to fit. I probably should cut these. Just like that. A little bit of red paper. And then stamp the heart. I'll put it right on here. Because me stamping it, no. Okay, Whisper White. I naturally would have used Versamark, but all my Versamark pads are busy. So Versamark is plenty sticky. And all I really want is the heart, but I know I'm going to get some extra. I'll just have to trim that off. Have a little bit of a smear. I wish that didn't happen. If it's bad, I might redo it. Okay, silver embossing powder. You know what? You know how I smeared it right there? I wonder. If I could just like kind of clean it up. It's kind of working. I might do it again. Got a little bit of color in there. Okay. Got a smear there. Oh boy, I might have to get another paper. But you know, if I would have left it messy, somebody would have said, well, that's a little messy. So let's see if I could do it better this time. Use my embossing buddy. Oops. White ink. Don't like that right there. Okay, now to pick it up without smearing it. There. And clean up my snips. I love my snips. Okay, this one came out better. Okay. Oop, now it's sticky on the other side too. Hold on, we'll just let it dry a little bit. So the plan is to take Real Red and a sponge, and after I cut this out, just to sponge the edges. So when I'm cutting, at first I thought, oh, I'll cut inside of the silver line right in here, but I thought I could just leave that little one, and this little white border is a perfect place for me to cut. It looks good on this one. This one is going to be better. There's that dog. Probably has a squirrel up a tree. That's a hound dog for you. You know, sometimes it's really frustrating, but he's just doing what he does. When Tony gets frustrated with him, I say, just like you like your beer, he likes barking. It's just what it is, just how he is. On the TV shows, they show, oh, it's a brand new one. They show the dog dad praising the dog for finding something up a tree. Well, I'm not going that far, but you can't help him if he's just doing what he does. I don't know, this should be easier, but there it goes. Red, we know it's a new one. I get these in paper pumpkin. Okay, so red ink. Am I using red or cherry? Real red, real red. Okay, let's see if it's gonna help. Oh, it's kind of making the embossing look a little pink. I'm good with that. But it does look a bit 3D. Okay, I'll show you the difference in just a minute. Probably should give it a minute to dry too. But you don't have to do this. Okay, a little bit of ink. Because I'm working with a white card, hold on. Okay. So, the difference from one to another, and look at that. Don't really like that freckle of silver in there, but there, now it's a little less obvious. Okay, so the sponging does make a little bit of a difference. Okay, so the heart is going to go on, making sure my fingers are dry. It's going to go on with a dimensional. I'm not going to touch the heart because I still might have the cleaner and water on my fingers. Okay, fingers are dry. That should be a little bit more dry. Oh, doesn't that look good? I'm fancy. Okay, so which one? There's minor differences. I think the bigger words are better, but I do like these words. Sending you this paper hug. Okay, so for the inside, I put the designer paper, which is right here down at the bottom. Some hearts. It's kind of cute. I want to do something different though. How about designer paper at the bottom? I have embossing powder on this. Hold on. Okay. So maybe that could go there. The words here, love you much. I have some from Pansy. That's perfect. A little hello from you to me. That says Happy Valentine's Day. I think it's kind of clear it's Valentine's Day. I should use my embossing buddy all the time. So let's put those words on first with the white. Whisper white, then silver embossing powder, a little hello from me to you. Hopefully I did that straight. If not, magic paper. Ooh, that looks good. I like that font. Okay, and you know, maybe I won't put this on this time. So I have the red out, but it's so cute. Okay, so how about the hearts, maybe just at the bottom, in pink, Blushing Bright, and Real Red, and then I think there's a second heart. Ooh, a bigger one. How about that one? Okay. The bigger one can be in Blushing Bride. I wonder if I could do it right over the top of it. I'd have to push really hard. Let me see what it's going to look like. It's kind of faint. Should I try it? Oh, I like that. Okay, so a few of these at the bottom. And then I'll do the red over the top. That's dirty. The little ones in red. That's so sweet. You would think I had tried it. I think it's just Stampin' Up! Products. Good products. Good stuff. Okay, I should just leave it alone. I keep wanting to do more. Just leave it alone. And those little swirls from the henna, these. I like these. I somehow want to, it's going to be really cute inside, but I like them. Let me see. Okay, first of all, Embossing Buddy, because that's wet ink. And I know it's dye-based, so it dries pretty quick, but the last thing that I'd want is for my little hearts to be gilded with silver. Sometimes it's kind of fun to do that. So this one, yeah, it's kind of like they're growing. You know, like a friendship grows. Okay. Can't really see where it is, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to just try to leave it, because you know I want to keep doing more. Okay, boy, I have stuff everywhere. So, I think we're almost done. That turned out good. And it could go right in here. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is my favorite, new favorite. Kind of happy I didn't color it in with the blends. Otherwise, right now, I'd be doing more coloring on the inside to color in all that. That's nice. Okay, there it is. 2 projects, both adorable, both cute. So thank you for watching the video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. I hope you have a great day and Happy New Year. Bye.